You ain't got no baby in here, do you? Is the baby okay? Just hang in there. Don't try to move her though. Just keep her still. Keep her neck still. Okay? Try not to move her neck. Get him! I'm with the press, sir.
July 26th at around 4:40 p.m. there was a shooting and a man was shot and killed on Figueroa and 79th Street. We don't know his full name, but he goes by the name of Tank. It happened around 4:40 p.m., like in the middle of the afternoon, still light out. He was taken to the hospital for treatment, but he was pronounced dead later on.
Yeah, and that scene was, as you could see, was filled with a lot of mayhem and a lot of confusion, because there was a car that wrecked with a family of kids and from what I can see, one pregnant woman who had to be transported, and she was in fear of losing her child. So it's always that innocent getting caught up in the crossfire again that we're seeing and witnessing. And Tank being so young and his family there at the time of the shooting, we really just want to urge the people in that area to just really look at the solution of peace.
Going down, we trying to. They have polio too. My man, yeah.
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, again, huh?
So it's July 23rd, and just around 11 p.m., a 16-year-old boy was shot in the arm at this liquor store, which is JK Liquor on 98th and Main. The suspect fled in a vehicle, and witnesses say that they heard shots in 3 other locations around the same area, but we haven't heard of any other victims down. The boy was only 16 years old, and he was hit in his arm. He was taken away in an ambulance where he looked like he was in stable conditions but in pain. He's a very young man, and you have to ask yourselves, was this an intended shooting for him as an individual, or was he caught in the crossfire? You know, a lot of the case, it is that innocent victims get hit, or they just are mistaken, so.
We're gonna be witnesses if we don't move. We automatic witnesses. That's bullshit. Them is our family. We love them. So we got a right to look.
Also on July 28th, there was a daytime shooting where a woman shot 3 homeless people. One was in critical condition and the other 2 were wounded, and they were all transported to the hospital. I'm not really sure of the reasoning why that happened.
That's you know, you piss a woman off these days, you never know what you might get. But to really put the seriousness on it and keep it, you know, on the level, I was confused. 45 caliber was used. Apparently the woman was on a bicycle, and they were sort of on the curb laying down already, like they had already been drunk that day or whatever, sleeping. Just homeless, 3 homeless guys. So again, 1 in critical, 2 in stable but serious condition. You know, but 45 caliber is a serious weapon.
It's heaven or hell. And if you keep living and killing people like this, you're going to hell.
I was just at a peace march Sunday, turn around Monday, my brother. I was just there. Like I said, it's like I told Jenny, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta take to stop this shit. I done been here 7 fucking times. Last out there, begging for my life. I could just imagine how my brother felt. Pleading for his life, this shit gotta stop. By all fucking means, it's gotta stop. If I don't give a fuck how nobody else out here feel, this gotta stop. Whatever I gotta take, this gonna stop. Peace march, whatever, this gonna stop.
Oh, merciful God, we thank you for all of the families who have lost their children to senseless murder. We ask you, dear Heavenly Father, that you rain down your spirit and give life to this movement, and let not their death or their murder be in vain. Give life to a community that is lifeless. Give strength to a community that is not strong. And lift us from the bowels of hell and bring us into serenity. Bring us into peace. Bring us into the pleasant things that you desire for us to have.
Yes, I can. The heartache steady bring. There's a comfort in knowing I'll soon be gone.
We are no longer satisfied with being mediocre. We are no longer satisfied with our black men being killed at an alarming rate. And not only our black men, our Latino men and men in general. They're not even being able to grow up past 19. My son was 18 years and 8 months. Today, 1 year ago, he was shot. He fought for his life for 2 days and he died. He leaves behind all of these people, his sisters, his father, me, friends, family, and it's just no longer acceptable. We can no longer stand by and be passive. We have to be aggressive.
After CandleLights, the LAPD announced a $50,000 reward for any information leading to the identity, arrest, and prosecution of those involved in the shooting. We urge people to come forward if they know anything, and we want to bring justice and family to his family and friends who are still feeling the pain.
And if you are out there and you can change before the day of judgment, then I would suggest you look into that. Definitely.
And we always kind of hope and expect things to get better. We always hope and expect things to get better, not worse. So, I mean, we'll always say hopeful for the fall, and hopeful that we'll see some change finally.
Oh yeah.
Gotta come from everything, everyone, everywhere.
Yeah, we don't want to have to keep doing these type of stories, but wherever there's crime and wherever there's a loss of life, you're watching.
1 million hits. May all those rest in peace with them. We'll see you next time. I'm Megan Lee.
I'm Nash Baker, Mason Knight, whatever you want to call me. And we'll see you guys next week.